it up good and slow. Set the skillet for medium low. 'Cause I don't want them flapjacks to burn. When the bubbles pop, it's time to turn over your
I don't want those pancakes to burn either. You know what I'm talking about. That's a legendary Kurt Turner there.
Who was here last week.
He was here last week, and he played pancakes here for the crowd. You want to go back and catch that footage over.
I love that you got shots of the crowd sing along with it.
It was cool, yeah. Everybody's got to sing
awesome.
along like they know the song, man.
I
nice.
know. It's becoming
cool.
a hit.
A hit sensation, that's right.
It is.
And we are live on location out here at Niche Wine Lounge. I want to say hello to our friend Zen out there. He is our producer and my brother. He's taking good care of us out there, looking out for us. Boss and Bill in the house coming in tonight. I see him out there.
Oh, and there's Amber going over to her second dad.
Hey. Martin Woodward out there in the chat says that he is hungry for pancakes. He's not the only one. I think this show makes a lot of people.
It does sound good now, right?
Makes a lot of people hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go through some pancakes. Anyway, I'm Maverick, as my shirt says.
Mine just says, hey, I'm Darcy.
We got Darcy here. We got Jim here. And we have our very special guest, Chessie, going to come on here in just a little bit. But before we address all of that, before we get into the show, we are sponsored by the lovely people over at Rescued Wood Rehab and their representative, Marty. Marty looking out for us. How are you tonight, Marty?
Maverick, I'm doing great. Yeah. I'm a representative now. That's good. I don't mind that.
You represent the whole squad, man.
I mean, yeah.
You're not just the owner operator. You're also the representative.
Yeah, I got a whole team. Yeah, they operate very well. They operate. You guys, speaking of operating, what a great show on the 4th of July you and Jim put on.
Or you could say Jim and I put a show on. Anytime we say Jim and I, you go ahead and drink whatever you've got there with you. So whether it's tea, or water, or soda, or Red Oak,
looks
or
like tea,
some other type of alcoholic beverage, especially if you're here, because Andy makes
hydrating.
all the delicious ones. That's
yeah,
right.
So it was a great show. Great show. Yeah. You guys had it was awesome. And
Zen says, "Hey, Woodman."
I did love the replay of last week's show. That was fantastic. And I expect another great one with Chessie. That's a huge. You get huge guests, and you're getting called out by other. Big
shout
big
out to
names.
bands and clubs of the Triangle for looking out for us.
Yeah, love the fact that you're getting called out by all these other folks about this great show. So and more and more people coming in to Niche Wine Lounge.
It's the place to be on a Wednesday.
Love having it, and there's traction because people hear what's this Niche Wine Lounge place, and they're coming by and checking out other bands that are coming in here. And there's nothing like live music, and the art of what you do is just amazing every week. So. Certainly appreciate it, and I'll let you guys have a great show.
Well, thank you very much, my friend. We'll check in with you in a little while.
I think we make Hump Day fun. That could
we
be.
need to get that on a T-shirt. We need to get that on a T-shirt.
That's definitely got to go on a T-shirt.
Yeah, it's more than a podcast. It's an experience.
It makes Hump Day fun. That's awesome.
Hump Day fun. That's
I had to come back for that one.
Brilliant in marketing. Brilliant in marketing.
I love you.
Nice. We like that. We like that.
Yes, we do.
Well, I hope everybody's week is off to a good start. We're halfway through, and we like to help you all get through your week with little segments that we like to call...
Do you know rock and roll? With Darcy Domino.
This is Do You Know Rock and Roll with Darcy Domino. That's right. We are going to find out how much about rock and roll we know.
Well, you know what we know is that last night we did a little girls' trip to see Rod Stewart.
Rod the Bod.
Rod the Bod and Cheap Trick played together.
Whew, nice.
And it was a hot night in Raleigh, but it was an awesome time. He was amazing. Tama, who was with me, and some other girlfriends who is probably not going to come up here. But he did an amazing job, and guess what? One song he did not sing. Of all his songs, I would have thought he would have sang this song.
Maggie May.
No, he sang that.
Okay.
Like one of his bigger, silly ones.
Do you think I'm sexy?
He did that one, and I was kind of surprised because it was disco.
I don't know. What?
Hot Legs.
Oh, okay.
He did not do amazing.
Interesting.
That he did not do Hot Legs.
That is
really surprised
shocking.
by that. Yeah, but he had a great band with him, and he let them take over a lot of it, and he did an amazing thing. And I was thinking about, it's a see Rod one last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all the farewell tours that are going on, and on and on and on.
And they do.
And they do, and they do. So I love the names of these farewell tours, right?
Yeah.
So his farewell tour is called One Last Time.
Okay.
But then I read that, well, it's not really one last time, just one last big tour, right?
Mhm,
So I looked up some of the other ones, like what are some other fun names that we have? So Elton John, Farewell Yellow Brick Road.
Uh-huh.
Motley Crue just said Final Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Ozzy Osbourne, who really I think did his last.
Yeah, I don't think
he's
he's coming back.
But his was No More Tours too.
Because of the No More Tears album, No More Tours. Yeah, that's cool.
Kiss, End of the Road Tour.
Okay.
And The Song Is Over, North America Farewell Tour. Who do you think that is?
Who?
The Song Is Over.
Who?
Oh.
The Who?
That is the Who. George Strait, Cowboy, the Cowboy Rides Away tour.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
but they all keep coming back.
It's clever, but they do, yeah.
I don't know, and I was just kind of
The
looking
final tour.
at the final world tour for Slayer. I don't know if they've come and gone. I don't really
What
know
did they
them. I don't know. They're
Oh.
just in here.
I saw Aerosmith was going to be peace out, like they're
Yeah.
done. They're gone, yeah. But
Well,
they
it
didn't
wasn't-
even finish that
when,
tour. So.
When the Eagles came back for the first time,
Hell
of their
freezes
10 times,
over.
hell freezes
Yeah,
over.
it's brilliant.
So I think they're
Just
kind of,
in general, it's interesting that tours have names and kind of what they do with them to theme them.
yeah, and it gets people. Whoa, this is, and I really think this might. Well, it's probably his last time I would ever see Rod Stewart because I don't think he's coming back. But Cheap Trick was interesting. I thought they'd come in and play like their 5 hits and go. They were on for about an hour.
It's interesting too with these farewell tours because some of these bands will do 3, 4, 5 farewell tours, and we're selling an exclusive VIP experience. Pay us $3,000 to meet us backstage, or sit on the edge of the stage or whatever, the whole thing. And then you've got other people like Billy Joel didn't know that it was going to be his last tour,
Right,
and then
right.
he's done.
I guess you just never know, right?
You don't know.
But-
You don't know.
But why is it every time you go to a concert, you're sitting behind the one person who's in your way? Right?
Always.
And last night it was a little girl.
Oh, no.
She was not tall,
Yeah.
but man, she was just totally in the way. We had really good seats, but yeah, but he was sitting like moping a lot of the time.
Was this outside?
It was at Walnut Creek, yeah. And Rod talked a lot about how hot it was, and he was at one point he left, like he leaves during a couple songs and kind of lets people take over, and he comes back and changes. His hair was just drenched. He came back and it was all perfect again. So
Yeah, Patty's in the chat. She said every time you're at a show, you get that person in front of you.
every
So it
single
happens.
time, no matter where you are, what seats you
What's
have.
your take on cell phones at shows?
They didn't bother me. You could see them from where we were. Everybody's holding
That's
them up
it.
and
Like
taking
everybody,
videos.
you're watching the show through the screens. That's one of the things that's really interesting. Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden was talking about. He went to see Ghost. Ghost has a policy that you put your cell phone in a bag and seal it till the end of the
Oh,
show.
really?
So there's no cell phones at their shows at all. If you're there, because you're taking away from somebody else's paid experience by them having to watch through your arms being up and.
I will say I started at the beginning taking some videos, and then I was like, I'm going to put it down because I miss things when you're
Yeah.
looking through the phone or trying to get the right things. So.
Well, it's like if you wanted to see it through a phone, then you don't really need to be at the show, right?
Right.
I have a limited use policy. Like if there's one song that's like really important to me, or maybe 2 songs are really bad, I'll say, okay, I know ahead of time I'm going to record part of this song,
Right.
and I'll keep my arms in close so it's not distracting the people around me or whatever. And then and the rest, I just try to experience old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was good. And I think one of my favorite things was during Maggie May, him just letting the audience sing it, which I know a lot of artists do.
Yeah.
But for sure, that was pretty impactful.
That's really special,
And
yeah.
he seemed to really be enjoying himself, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to come give us a little?
Tama
No?
won't come up.
No?
He did. He just seemed like, he just seemed to be taking it all. Oh, you're coming up.
All right,
okay.
let's go.
Let's go, Tama.
Little noise for Tama there.
Even
Come
Marty
on now.
turned around for
That's
you coming
right.
up.
I just want to concur that it was a fun evening last night.
Yes.
And I remember last week here, I heard people saying, "Whoa, he's just going to be sitting in a chair and singing from a chair." And first song, he came out and he was dancing and he was just wiggling his tush all night long. And
Yeah.
he just had so much fun with all of his Rod Stewart-isms. And I was really impressed with
That's
the energy.
awesome.
But you could see he was tired. He's
Yeah.
80 years old and he was dancing all night.
Yeah.
But I
but-
have friends who have seen him in the past, and they said that he's better last night than even years ago. Like it was almost like he's really like a last hurrah. Like he's
Yeah,
really putting it
yeah.
all into it and appreciating it all.
I
along
think
the way.
there was a lot of
Yeah.
gratitude from him. I
Yeah.
really
yes,
think
I
that.
so appreciated the show that he gave to us.
Yes.
And,
And I think he
that was
really
cool.
appreciated everybody giving it back.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
And I don't go to a lot of concerts because
Yeah.
sometimes they're disappointing, but this one was not.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all.
Well, thank you,
Agreed.
Tama.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Tama. So that was a lot of fun. And now I want to go back
Yeah.
to something we talked about last week. Let's talk about some songs that are 70 years old.
Hang on, the Song Is Over tour. I got to say something about
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
They have a song, the Who has a song called Song Is Over. And they never do that song live, but they did. It was Zach Starkey's idea, the drummer, to do it live. And Daltrey got lost in it, and he blamed Starkey and fired him. Then they hired him back and fired him again.
That is Ringo's son.
I
by the
thought I
way.
was going to ask.
Yeah, and Ringo turned 85 Monday, said about Daltrey, I don't like the way that little man runs that band. Daltrey is short, but he's a fighter.
Yeah.
Also, Zach Starkey drummed for Oasis.
Yeah.
And
Although Oasis did not get him for this tour, they're on their like 7th drummer.
I
think.
heard they walked out hand in hand.
They did. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
was
Did you see
beautiful.
it?
You know what? I'm
We were-
glad.
We were here on Friday on the 4th, and I'm like, yeah, it's a holiday, but also it's Oasis Day. It's their first concert back in 15 plus.
And you were happy.
I was so excited.
But you know,
So
I
happy for
I
the
have a
boys.
friend who saw Ringo Starr in Charlotte a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago, and she said it was the most amazing show because he had all his friends
It's a good
there.
idea the way he puts the show together.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
All-Star thing.
He did
yeah.
the
Because
All-Star
other
thing.
people play their hits too. And I wish I'd have seen him years ago, and he had like Gary Brooker and John Entwistle with him and stuff.
Yeah. She's
But,
somebody from Kansas, and I can't remember who else
Yeah?
she said was with him. So,
Cool.
and it was like a 2,000-seat venue, so she said it was really awesome.
And I'm glad the Gallaghers are doing good. I'm in one of those I love all mankind moods tonight. So
Love you too, Jim. All right.
That's good.
Good for you, boys.
we like
yeah,
when you're in a
man.
good mood, Jim.
Well,
Yeah.
will it last? We'll see.
We'll find out.
You know, we've got the rest of the show to go.
That's right. Wait till Chessie gets up here. We'll see.
All right. Is Ted gone? Because he would get some of these
You're
songs.
really doing 70 years ago?
Well, you guys talked. You
Did I
guys.
see British Jim out there? Look out, man. British Jim in the house.
He
We
brought
got
his
the
he
whole
brought his
squad.
dinner again.
Brought his dinner. All right.
Well,
Are we having Vietnamese again? Or? Yeah. Okay.
It's Bep.
Cool.
Shout out to Bep in Holly Springs.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, last week we were talking about 60 years. We
Yeah.
did last
Well,
year.
if we know anything, who did it, or if someone can sing a little bit of it, even if they don't, we'll call it a win.
Yeah.
I
don't
usually
know.
sing it if I don't know the band.
I don't know if anybody's going to know this, but you know, going back to Marty last week, talking about how all this kind of started rock and roll, and some of these songs.
Well, and
are
we all
kinda like
started
that.
with our parents' music. We kind of had
Right.
it determined, and so maybe some of our parents listened to some of this stuff. And
Maybe.
Yeah.
Unless you're old like me, because it was different. Because my mother had Elvis and country and western singles laying around.
Yeah.
But if you're my age and you're like a teenager when the Beatles come out, that's the kind of kick for a lot of
Yeah.
musicians. It's not like what their parents like. Because all our parents hated the Beatles when they first came out.
it's
And
true.
a lot hated
A-
Elvis. too,
and
right?
Ringo saved it because he was the goofy-looking
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
He made him
Plain
look
text
less
and all.
He's
dangerous.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's okay.
So,
All right.
Ted, we're going back to 1945.
45.
All right. All right. Here's some of the top songs from them.
Over there.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
All right. Don't fence me in.
Ferlin Husky. Is it?
No.
Nope.
Huh? Bing,
That's a no.
Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters.
Don't
Bang
fence
Crosby.
me in. There, I
Do you
saw
know
it.
that one?
I remember it.
Okay. All right. Sentimental Journey.
Gonna take a sentimental journey.
Hey, Glenn
Peggy
Miller.
Lee.
No.
None of the above.
All right.
Les Brown and his orchestra, featuring
Okay.
Doris Day on
See?
vocals.
Oh.
All these were orchestras back then.
A lot of them were. That just goes back to what he was talking about
But I
before.
sang a note, so we win.
You win.
Go ahead.
That's right.
Till the End of Time.
I don't know that one.
No? All right. That would be Perry Como.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh. Did your mom love her? Him? Yeah? All right. There, I've said it again.
There, I've said it again. I don't know.
Is that it, really?
That's the song.
That's how it goes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Von Moore and his orchestra with vocals by Von Monroe.
Von Monroe.
And his orchestra with vocals by Von Monroe and the Norton Sisters.
I remember him. His hair was combed back.
They're trouble.
So when I play and it's you and British Jim and we're on stage, can I call you guys my orchestra?
Oh, there you go.
Be Maverick Rose and his orchestra.
And
I'd
his,
like that.
and his big orchestra.
Sounds nice. Yeah.
And his
sounds,
big
It
orchestra.
sounds impressive.
All right, this one is an odd title. On the Atchison, Topeka, and the Santa Fe. Oh, you know it. Who is it?
But they know it. But they do know the song.
They know the song. All right, Johnny Mercer and the Pied Pipers.
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last one. Rum and Coca-Cola.
Rum and Coke. Is that like gin and juice?
Maybe.
Lawrence Welk.
Exactly, something with Jimmy Buffett. So this is the
Lord.
Andrews Sisters version of the song. While controversial at the time, it became a major hit.
Okay.
I bet it was pretty
Yeah,
controversial.
probably. That's right.
Sing about alcohol. So I don't think we can go back any further than that.
I mean, we can.
I can
Hit us in the comments section if you want to see us go
So
back to the 1930s.
1935, 90 years. I mean,
I
maybe.
don't know. Maybe.
I'll look it up.
Maybe.
You know.
We'll see what happens.
I like the music in the 20s. There was a lot of good stuff.
So if we go back 100 years,
No, go back another
Jim's a lot of
decade.
fun on road trips, by the way.
Just,
so let's go back to 35. Then we'll
Sure,
go back
see
to
what
25. It just. Well, that doesn't go with the theme, then, my love. But anyway, it was a lot of retrospect here and a lot of Rod Stewart. So there we go.
A lot of Rod. Rod the bod.
Rod the bod. He's.
All right.
Let me tell you, he still has a bod too. He's in good shape.
Well, we're going to find out if you know rock and roll each and every week here with Darcy Domino. So, but now, if you would all please reach down. If you're here seated or even if you're at home, reach down and grab your seatbelts and buckle up because we're going to go to the spooky and scary place that is what's on Jim's mind. And we're going to find out what
we get-
is on Jim's mind.
Oh, I love it. We get another
tonight.
song.
So while I'm tuning up, you know what I hate in movies? When someone's in their house all alone and they hear a sound. No, they listen and they don't hear it again.
Oh, yeah.
And unless the person is stupid enough to make the sound again, they're going to get killed. And they deserve it. Well, I guess they lose either way.
Pretty much.
If you're stupid enough to let someone in your house. All
Jim
right,
tunes because he cares, by the way.
here's where my mind is.
I love hearing your mind.
I've been down this road before. I've seen the waters rise. I've glimpsed the golden shore. But I also hear the cries, and I just can't bear no more. You demanded we be true to the words you carved in stone, but confusion only grew, and the words hung like a sword till they cut my heart in two. I can't walk this road of pain for a prize I just can't claim. I really need you to explain why. Love is really all you need, but you gave us guilt and fear, and we made love a disease. Still you try to hold us near as you drove us to our knees. I can't walk this road of pain for a prize I just can't claim. I really need you to explain why. Hate can tangle wrong and right, can blind us with its power till we just see black and white, and the beauty of a flower becomes ugly in the night. I can't walk this road of pain for a prize I just can't claim. God, I really need you to explain why. Thank you. It's called Road of Pain
Road of
from the
Pain.
10th Master Cylinder album,
That's right.
which hopefully will be out around Christmas.
There you go.
Yes, I like it. Yeah.
You can check out all of Jim's works over at jimspilios.com. That's jimspilios.com. Zen will toss that in the chat for us. Yeah, man.
That was
Anything
nice.
else you'd like to say about that, or just putting it out there?
That's,
I love hearing the stories about it.
Yeah.
well, all right. I was born in 1952. No, during the lockdown, I'd kind of not been writing songs at all for years. And when my best friend's dog died, who the dog was my best friend, up in New Hampshire, I had a hard time dealing with it. So I wrote a song for the dog, and it kind of primed the pump. And I wrote like an album's worth of stuff. And it was more self-reflective stuff, which I never really do. So this 10th album is going to kind of be, you know, stuff like that. Like
More personal.
Introspective. Yeah.
introspective, like, you know, a little girl I never had, all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, that's that album. Initially, I was going to call it Angry Old Man, because that's kind of what the song is. That's too cutesy. It's going to be, I'm going to use the title of the last song, which maybe I'll play next week. The last song of the album is called Last Will and Testament. That'll be the name of the album. And on the cover, it'll be a grave with with the cylinder in it, and people gathered around it, you know.
Yeah.
New people, old people.
Yeah.
Little takeoff on Sgt. Pepper, but
Nice.
I don't mind referencing the Beatles now and then.
just once in a while. Just
You know
once
who
in a
else
while.
references the Beatles? Oasis.
They do, and I love them for that so much.
Hey, I know it, man. I know it. We got Boston Bill here in the house. What's up, Boston Bill?
What's up, Jim?
Hey, Bill.
Where and how am I going to be able to buy this? Do I get a vinyl record?
I'm
Do you
gonna
want an
I'm gonna
8-track?
have it pressed into vinyl and
Are you really?
CD, and I assume it'll be on the all streaming things. I don't know how all that stuff works, but I have help.
You have
so.
people.
Cool.
Yeah.
His team,
Yeah,
his street team will be taking
I've
care
got
of that.
I've got a
Awesome.
guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nice, but you're doing vinyl as well.
Yeah, I got to have him on vinyl.
Yeah,
That's
man.
really cool, man.
that's it.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Maybe
you,
he'll
man.
sign one for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It'll probably drain my bank account, but I'm going to get it done. Damn it.
Nice, man.
But
Well,
if I
you-
can sell them,
You,
it'll.
you might get some supporters to help with that.
No,
That's
I
right.
don't want any money up front. No. If you want to buy an album when it's out,
There you go.
We will.
all right.
We will. Yeah.
That's right.
Charge for the autograph. That's right.
All right. Well, we are going to move into.
Did anyone online like that? Or they take a bathroom break?
I don't know, man.
Oh,
Let's see.
Jim's
you got,
singing again. I'm going to take a
I
You
crap.
don't
got a
think so at
woo
all.
with an exclamation point out there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I think people like hearing your music.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know.
I think so. I know we do. We like hearing it.
Yeah, man. It's good. It's behind the music.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to move from behind the music into the mysteries of music with Music's Mysteries with Maverick Rose. And this segment is not going to be particularly deep or long today, but it is something that's interesting, and it goes with some things that Jim was talking about earlier in the season. So make sure you go back and check out some of our previous episodes where Jim has talked about sort of the origins of rock and how we got from 3 chords to 4 chords and so on. I want to talk about the alleged conspiracy theory that the CIA wrote the song Winds of Change for the band The Scorpions in 1990.
I've never heard that.
So allegedly, a few retired members of the CIA claim that they were working behind the scenes to influence pop music to undermine the influence of the Soviet Union. And so the song Winds of Change by the Scorpions being a German sort of metal band, that song going in a little bit different direction for them and referencing walking down the streets of Moscow and things changing, and it's time for a change. Change is in the air. It's the winds of change are blowing. Let's open ourselves up to the Western way of life. And so the band has never outright denied it from any information that I've been able to find, but they also haven't confirmed it. And there's not really any hard evidence supporting it.
Who's
It's
got
just
songwriting
one of those things that say the band has songwriting credits.
Okay.
So if the CIA wrote it, it would have been covertly, of course, because it would have been a psyop.
Of course.
But it goes in because Jim was saying that Jim said the CIA added the fourth chord to rock and roll, to change things.
Yeah, I just made that shit up though. But
yeah, but this is a direct charge that has been levied that says that
So
they
isn't-
basically created the song as propaganda to bring down the Soviet Union.
isn't there a video of someone asking the band that and see what they say?
I'm sure there is, and
Somewhere.
it seems to be crickets. They don't want to say one way or the other, and maybe that's a publicity thing to
Yeah.
help stir
Good PR,
additional,
yeah.
good PR.
Ultimately,
yeah.
doesn't matter. It's either a good
Could be.
song or it's not.
And it is one of the most. We got Kurt up in here, and he said he dug your song. He said Kurt
Thanks,
said
Kurt.
he dug your song. Yeah. And Zen said we can get pre-orders for Jim's albums in November. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat here.
There's your guy.
Hang
That's right.
on. now.
There's your guy.
That's right. So go ahead and get your pre-orders in.
Yeah, he's one of my guys for sure.
Yeah, but no, the Scorpions, huge band. That I like to talk about the fact they were founded in the 1960s, but they're really big in the 80s.
Oh, I
Like
didn't
that's
know
when
that.
their era was really big in the 1980s, and then going from the 80s into the 90s. Yeah, Winds of Change, one of its time, one of the most popular songs. So the idea that perhaps it was a psyop and came from internal forces within the U.S. government.
That's
Interesting propaganda.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I'm rereading the Matt Helm series.
Yeah.
I'm up to number 13, and it takes place in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
No, but it's
I'm digging it.
It makes you wonder with like the Manchurian Candidate type, backdoor ways of influencing things.
Yeah, wasn't Bill talking about that last week? Lost and Bill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did think about you on the way here. This digresses from that, but I was listening to the 80s on Sirius, and Alan Hunter, one of the original VJs, was talking about We Built This City.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how you either love or hate the song, and he's like, and it was written by like 18 people, and he's like, so when you songwrite by committee, you get really silly songs.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, Jim's been talking about that for a long time.
Oh, that's mostly the way nowadays. In fact, when that guy Damon something blasted Taylor Swift because she's always got co-writers,
Yep.
he got all this kind of blowback from people. Well, nobody even writes songs alone anymore. That's not the way it's supposed to be done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That does seem to be the consensus.
But I mean, that's different than Taylor. But the ones that it's like 8 or 9 people, that's very common nowadays.
31 minutes into the show before we got to Taylor Swift, by the way.
I don't know how
I love her.
I don't know how you have that many people write a song. Like, what are you doing? Like, writing one sentence each? Or?
Oh, it's just...
It's collaborative.
It's very
Someone
collaborative.
brings the chords in, or you bring an idea or phrasing, and then you sit
I
and
mean,
talk
it's how a
about it.
band works anyway. But as far as getting a songwriting, like I had a guitar player once who wanted to get a songwriting credit for doing a solo. I said, you're not going to get a songwriting credit for doing a solo. That's your job. I'll say, hey, he did a good solo, but...
Well, I just want to say that Jim and I wrote the greatest song of all time one night, and we were the only 2 people there, and we
Exit
performed
Only.
it. It was called Exit Only. I said, let's write a song, Jim, and he put down this beautiful chord progression, and on the second time through, he said, that sign says Exit Only. I said, her heart said Exit Only.
Oh.
And we went, and it was, I have no idea.
And he hit a good chorus. I was actually able to do
He was singing a
harmony
lot.
on
Yeah,
it.
it was
and
beautiful. And we're
and
the
there was
only 2
one guy-
humans.
No, there
that-
was one
oh, yeah,
guy.
that guy.
Hey, man, that was great.
Yeah, he was like, what was that? That was great. I was like, we just made that up. And now it's gone. We'll never be able to do it again. Yeah, it was beautiful, though. It
And
happens.
it gets better every year.
That's right. Well, that is the musical mystery. So do your own homework, come to your own conclusions, but maybe the CIA wrote Winds of Change for the Scorpions. Who knows?
Maybe.
But now it is time for us to bring in our fully loaded attack helicopter. We like to call him... It's Andy the Apache. That's right. That's right. He's coming in. Now, before we cut over to Andy, I got a little something here.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this guy, man. I'm gonna hold it up. If you're listening, I've got the official Main and Broad here with his photo shoot in it. You're gonna want to get that, man. He is looking super
you look
dapper.
Sharp.
You want to check that out.
Yeah.
So if you are listening, you need to go over to YouTube and check us out so that you can see the actual video components that we've got here. How are you today, my friend?
I'm good, Maverick. How you doing, man?
It's good to see you, brother.
Good to see you. And you, Darcy, and you, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
And
Because
now
no
you,
one ever
Chessie.
says that.
Yeah, good
Thank
to see
you.
You're welcome.
I also happen to be featured in this month's issue of the magazine as well. So if you want to see pictures of Andy and I together,
What are you in there for?
use your own imagination of what that might look like.
right.
That's
Dear
sure
Chat
many of these
GPT.
girls
that's right. Dear Chat GPT. What does it look like when
Yeah.
Andy and Maverick get together? What are you holding there, my friend?
This
Something
is
good
going to be
this
my
week?
magnum opus. This is going to be the old fashioned that I have on special every Tuesday for $10. And
Hey.
I decided just to make one real quick. And there it goes. So
Andy, it's not Tuesday.
At least Jim and I know what day it is.
And he
All
can
right.
make good non-alcoholic drinks like this one. It's grape and something with that
The grape escape.
sensual undertaste I mentioned.
Yeah.
Tuesday's over.
Oh my
Oh, my
Tuesday's
God.
gone.
He
with
just
the
did that so he
wind.
could drink it.
it's gone.
You know, it's the fact is Wednesday is the new Friday. So if you come out here and party with us, you can when you enter, it's just like a Friday night,
That's
but it's
right.
Wednesday. We
Maverick
have a
Rose
good-
is always on special on Wednesday.
Hey, there you go. That is their signature
he's not
cocktail
cheap.
that we have.
He's
out
not
here.
cheap.
Nope.
So tell us, my friend, who do we have tomorrow night? Is that Eric?
Tomorrow's going to be the Eric Manning
Eric
E-Train.
E-Train.
You know, everybody knows him. He's amazing.
Train is a legend,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep.
And then Friday we have.
1,000 Ways.
Oh man, Larry
Yeah.
Sykes and the boys, great.
Super hype, yeah.
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 And then Saturday.
Saturday's going to be round one of Ted's birthday bash. And it's going to be Misty Mayhem.
Oh my
It's true.
gosh!
Yeah.
If you're not here the next 3 nights, you're missing out. These are some of the best artists that the Triangle has to offer, that Anywhere has to offer, and you're going to want to be here with our now featured in print bartender. We call him Andy the Apache.
That's
You
right.
come in, and it's like Cheers. It really. I saw you were wearing a Cheers shirt last week.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
just
have
like
a
that
Cheers
here.
shirt, yeah.
Everybody knows your name, and we'll take good care of you here. So thank you so much, my friend.
Like
We'll
me.
catch up with you later.
Yes, sir.
Y'all come on in. There he goes.
I love that he plays along with that.
That's it.
Why are you? What are you in the magazine for, Maverick?
What's that?
Why are you in the magazine?
Because we played at the big shindig that they had.
Oh.
So it's fun. Yeah.
All right.
It's in this magazine too.
Yes, it is.
The one I didn't
is?
get any donuts at.
That's right. Exactly.
I need to look at it.
No, I haven't had a chance to read the article yet because the magazine just came to me literally right before we got on air.
I think it just came out today.
But I saw the picture and it's from the performance. But they chose to only show me. You're not in the.
Oh,
So what else is new?
Oh no!
you got
Oh, no.
dissed.
Look, I'm telling you right now that Zen has been pushing me. He said when we do our duo shows, we need to call it Gemini. It should be Gemini, and we should just go with it. And I'm not against that.
No, you got to leave your name in it. People know your name. You can say and Jim if you want. I
All
don't.
right, all right.
Or and no, not Master Cylinder because I'm not really being.
It's not the
Master
full
Cylinder.
band, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we have the legendary Chessie of Chessie and the Quitters fame here with us now.
Yay.
Who are these quitters?
I think they like you out there.
I think so.
Yeah.
How are
Maybe
you
a
tonight?
little. I'm great. How are you?
Thanks for joining Gemini and Darcy.
Oh my gosh, I am getting so much credit this time. I love it.
Drink.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
good.
Jim did just ask you a question though.
We did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
Zen
did.
said we'll call it Gemini Rose. It's good. I like it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a ring to
No,
it,
you
man.
did just ask
Got
her
a
a
ring to it.
question.
I did.
Yeah.
I forgot
You
it.
said who are the quitters?
It's my short-term memory wise.
I was told that Jim was going to interview Chessie tonight, so I'm just going to be quiet and we're going to let him do his thing.
Who are these quitters anyway?
Well, they quit a lot. So,
Zen out there in the chat says, hey, Chessie.
hello. So, Jim, you quit on a regular.
Yeah.
And, of course, Maverick Rose.
Tossing my
So
drum
we're
kit.
actually the quitters.
Yes.
Well, don't put me in there. I didn't
No,
quit.
all right.
Well, I didn't
Us.
start either. But Chessie and the Quitters is you and these two fine gentlemen.
That's right.
And
That's
then
right.
you also solo, but you have Chessie, and you also added someone else to the band.
We did. Yeah. We have a bass player, Ian.
He's awesome.
He is
Ian.
amazing.
But he doesn't quit.
Depends on the
He's
day.
not there all the time.
He's
so-
not. He is not there.
There's
all
shows
the
he just
time.
doesn't even show up for.
I heard a rumor that the quitters are actually quitting, or you're kicking them out. Is that true?
I'm not kicking the quitters out. No.
Mm. Do me a favor. Can you slide just a little bit this way? I want to make sure the second camera picture up there. Yeah,
There you go.
just a little bit.
But how long have you guys been Chessie and the Quitters?
What has it been? 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Feels like 4.
I love you too, Jim.
Yeah, that's right.
But you,
I think you were.
I
yeah.
had hair back then.
but you've only been singing really for a short while in the scheme of things, right?
Here, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
not in her life though.
No.
Okay.
Oh wow, I started when I could talk. I mean, but performing in front of people, I was doing that when I was a kid. I mean, 9,
Yeah.
10 years old. And then I got into teenage years, and just anywhere that I could possibly perform, I did.
Right.
So I was really involved in like school and choir and music theater, and so I have the classical background too. I took a break for a while when I had children.
Yeah.
But
They ruin everything.
oh, they just put a speed bump in the road. But no, I mean, it's here. I came to Niche the first time. What was it? 3 years ago? Yeah. Yeah.
Ted remembers the first time.
Ted remembers. I don't. Once you have children, the years just kind of like flow together. So no, I kind of really got back into it probably 4 or 5 years ago. And then I started going to open mics. I came out to Niche, and it just kind of the ball got rolling. And
That's something that I do want to bring up because Jim and I,
There's a lot of drinking tonight.
that's right, met at open mic. And open mic is instrumental in a lot of bands getting together, a lot of artists getting their start. And I can't count the number of people that I know in my life personally, musically, connections that I've made because of open mic.
Yeah.
Niche. I wouldn't have ever been probably at Niche if it wasn't for coming to open mic back in the day.
It's
Yeah.
a thing down here.
Thank you.
What?
That's very kind.
It's not a thing in New Hampshire where I used to live.
Yeah.
My friend's a drummer. He's wasting away up there. He drums and sings. I said, go to some open mics. We don't have any up here, he said.
Really?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, that's a
The
shame.
Triangle is unique in the saturation of open mics in the market. I've gone to larger music scenes, like even Washington D.C. and stuff, and they got maybe 2 open mics a week, maybe 3 for a really big city, Atlanta, places like that. You don't see it like you do here. Here, 17 open mics on a Tuesday.
Just between these
15
little
open mics on a
cities.
Wednesday. Like, if you're willing to drive like 20, 30 miles, you can hit a dozen open mics. Like, and it's each one is its own scene with its own group of regulars and people that you're going to meet. And, some of them are friendly, some maybe less so, but you'll take something away from every single time that you venture out there.
I did
And
in my
we do-
pickpocket days.
And we do open
What?
mics here at Niche Wine Lounge once a month
Take something away.
on the third Thursdays, and they are themed. And this month, on the third Thursday, it will be a Motown theme.
Oh, nice.
So you want to
Oh,
come
that's
out and do some Motown music for us.
Just what I want to hear, a bunch of us butchering Motown.
I mean, that's going to be the good stuff. But back
Well-
to Chessie.
You have a voice, girl. You have a voice.
Well, thank you.
It is amazing.
Your
You really do.
biggest inspiration. Who was it that you heard that made you say, I want to do what they do?
probably Queen.
Yeah.
I grew up on the 70s music. You mentioned earlier about like our parents' influence, which was really a lot of it. My mom listened to classic rock, and that's kind of what I grew up in. And Queen, Led Zeppelin, the Eagles, like they all were really, I was just fascinated by the things that they did. And music for me, it's been kind of the constant, you know. As a musician, I'm sure other musicians can relate, but like I've tried 100 other things. Like I have tried 100 other things, and I don't like any of them. But I like music is just, there's always something new. It's always something different. Like it grows and it evolves and it changes and it's collaborative, and there's so much that you can do that it never gets boring. And so, but yeah, I kind of went on a tangent there. But my biggest influence would probably be Queen, Freddie Mercury.
Do you have a favorite song that you sing?
Killer Queen is probably my favorite one.
Is it?
So.
It's hard to reproduce Queen songs.
Time to what?
It's hard to reproduce Queen songs.
It is, actually, because the production, it's such a, yeah.
Now, does your job as a manager at Circle K screw up your music? Oh, wait a minute. What is your job?
So I am actually a vocal coach and a band director.
Oh, so it all ties in.
Yeah. So I
I
found.
saw you at Circle K.
This is the last time we let Jim do the interview.
Yeah. It's funny because one of the 100 things that I've tried was management at a gas station. So that was.
All right.
But no, currently I am a vocal coach and a band director at School of Rock here in Holly Springs, and I love it. And honestly, I didn't think I would, but I do. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
The kids are great. If I had an ounce of the talent that these like 9
Really?
and 10-year-olds had, I would be in a very different place. But
At that age.
oh man,
Well,
some of these kids come in and it's crazy.
And it's interesting because for most of us, particularly those of us that became more serious musicians as we got older, almost all of us that you ask will say, I wish I had started younger. So you have the ability to create that for somebody else, to give them that edge that maybe you didn't. I mean, I know you said you started singing young, but even like I know from personal experience, like I was involved in music from an early age, but not in the way that I should. I didn't take it seriously. I wasn't receiving lessons and stuff like that,
Well,
where you say, if I had known those kind of things, if I had that musical foundation earlier, it would have made all the difference.
Oh, exactly. And, that's it. Like, we have different levels of programs and stuff. So, like, our house band program, which is, like, the best of the best in the school, is currently on a week-long tour across the East Coast. They're playing at Woodstock. They're playing in Atlanta at one of the big venues in Atlanta. Like, they're doing this, being tour bus hotels, the whole rock star experience. And it's like...
And how old are they?
But somewhere between 12 and 16.
It's like a rock star summer camp.
Yeah, like it's amazing that they get to have that experience, and I can relate to what you said, Maverick, with if I would have taken it seriously younger, I think things maybe would have played out differently.
That's the other thing. Starting early is good, but then you got to hang in there, and not quit. Because I was in my serious band at 20, and then that fell apart, and I took like a 50-year hiatus. So.
And here we are.
And you couldn't be happier, could you?
Happiness. It's a warm
It's
gun.
all relative, right? It's all relative. Yeah.
So she's got a very powerful voice.
Yes.
Some say sometimes too much. All we need is a little mic control. That'll solve that. She's getting better at it, though.
I am getting
But
better.
I mean, everyone loves her voice, so
Oh, it's amazing.
So the decibel meter was actually created for Chessie. Niche Wine Lounge is a very small venue, and the first time we heard her in here, most of us had to walk outside because it was unbelievable how loud she was, her vocal range. And you belong in venues that are much bigger. You absolutely do. But we love that you're here and that you now hold the microphone a little further back because your voice is amazing, and we love hearing you. And I've told you this before, that I just love what you do and how you've adapted to this smaller venue, and just keep at it, girl. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Bill.
Yeah. Am I there?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, okay. Just to add to what Marty said, you got a voice where your back, is kind of to the talent, and then you sing, and then everyone just turns around. You can see the whole bar just turn around. And
Where
look.
is that coming from?
Yeah,
kind of a
where
thing.
is that?
Yeah.
Who is that? Where is that? Yeah. So, yeah, awesome. Keep it up.
Thank you.
So true.
Yeah.
It helps to have a really good sound guy, though. So.
It's interesting. Prior to meeting you, there's a famous story about Tom Jones. It's not unusual, right? He had gone into a studio to record, and he destroyed a mic with his voice. The volume that was coming from him destroyed this. It is a ribbon mic. They're sensitive, a studio microphone, very expensive, multiple thousands of dollars microphone. Just destroyed it and got banned from the studio because he couldn't pull back his voice enough. And I didn't understand how that was possible until I met Chessie.
So check this out on the internet. Mentioning Tom Jones, he used to have a TV show, and he'd have rock people on. There's a clip of him singing with Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young doing "Long Time Gone," and he's alternating on the verses, and the guys are just grinning, looking at him belt it out. I mean, he's got a wicked voice.
Yeah,
he had
Tom
Joplin
Jones
on too once.
Incredible. Yeah. Well, I have a proposal.
Uh-oh.
When we have guests on, we like to do a little thing that we call Highlander. Would you honor us by playing Highlander with us?
Yes, I will.
All right,
Yes,
it's
I will.
time. It's time. There can be only one Highlander. Thunderdome. So the Thunderdome version of Highlander is a return to the first season that we did Highlander, because in that original season, we forced people to choose between two artists, two songs, two albums. But the concept is one of these, whichever you choose, will be jettisoned out of the airlock of life, erased from everyone's memory. No one will know that any of their works ever existed. The other will be preserved for all time in the Library of Congress and taught to children as great pillars of our society. You get to choose.
And Tama, you notice Jim keeps playing with Al's balls.
All right.
What am I choosing? An artist?
No, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
We're going to ask you a question, and you're going to pick, and everybody else can too.
It's in the
You
egg.
Hop in the yeah, whatever comes up. Oh, Chris out there says Highlander is his favorite.
All right, you ready for the first one? Diana Ross or Aretha Franklin? Ooh, that's a good one.
That's not nice. How am I supposed to choose?
None of these are nice.
That is
That's
so not nice.
Never going to be easy.
And they're usually geared towards, our special guest.
So one of them disappears forever. One of them stays and is like a staple, right?
Yep.
And Maverick's gonna make you choose, by the way.
I'm gonna
there's
I'm
no
gonna have
pass.
to keep Aretha.
Yeah.
I got to.
That's a super tough one.
That's tough. That is really tough.
I agree. As the singers, I have to go with her. But the problem is, you lose all those Supreme songs.
Yeah. So that was kind of where I was
gonna
at
say
with
for me,
it.
I gotta take Diana Ross personally, but
I think if
Aretha's
you're going by
amazing. I mean, it's
talent,
tough. It's not easy, yeah, but.
None of this is easy. No.
All right. Anybody out there? What do we got? Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin? Yeah? Aretha, Diana. All right. Okay. It's not unanimous anywhere.
No.
It's
All right.
not unanimous.
We'll get the second one.
Can we get Tom Jones?
We'll try.
I'll reach out.
All right.
We'll
Here,
get
Jim.
we'll get our booker on it. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
it's
he's
Zen. No,
he's
Zen
walking
can,
the dog.
you
yeah.
say
Oh,
that-
that's right. Marty's the executive
There's a
producer.
booger on it.
Chris says Diana Ross. Dylan says Aretha. Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, it's
tough. It's
pretty 50-50.
yeah. Kurt says the Queen of Soul herself. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tough. That's a tough one.
I don't want to have to get a piece of meat or
Into the mic, man. Into the mic. It's more
Piece of
entertaining
meat
if everybody
or-
can hear you.
somebody. No, it's a piece of my heart or somebody to love.
Ooh.
So keep a song, ditch a song.
Which somebody to love?
I assume it's the airplane one,
Yeah, I would think it's Jefferson.
Okay.
but I don't know.
Yeah, because I think my
No,
opinion
I
might
think it's
change.
the-
Maybe it's both of them.
Yeah.
You get to pick it because it's your game.
British Jim says Aretha.
I think I'd have to
Zen
keep.
says Aretha. Sorry.
I'd have to keep Piece of My Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, somebody to love for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
But I keep both of them. All right.
Everyone's kind of quiet on this one.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet in here tonight. Let's see. Let me see if I can see what I come up with.
See if you can read the writing.
No, Jim, no. We need those.
I'm trying to get some sound in here.
So quiet you can hear an egg drop. Oh. Following Jim or Maverick when they are playing guitar?
That's cruel.
Make you choose between the two of us.
When they're playing guitar,
On
that's
guitar,
specific,
yeah.
right?
That's kind of cruel. Who wrote that?
I would follow Jim. Sorry.
What do you mean when they're playing guitar? So we're not singing?
Nope, we're just playing guitar, man.
I'm gonna keep
You mean
Jim.
Yeah, I
So
would keep Jim
singing
too. To
along?
be fair, I would throw my own career out of the airlock.
I'm gonna keep Jim.
I would also keep.
That's the quickest she answered any of these.
I know. She brought that Jim life.
That
man.
wasn't a fair one.
Jim's everybody's favorite guitar player. Yeah, everybody, they'll all take Jim. Yeah, of
Everyone's
course.
taking Jim.
Because I'm not a guitar player. I'm a front man, man. There's a difference.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. All right, let's get you one that's
See what
not
you
so
got.
mean.
Let's go. This doesn't hurt my feelings. That's not mean. I take Jim too.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
What is it?
Mistakes
All right.
and all.
So this is very specific to you. Full band class or individual person class?
Ooh. So if you're teaching, do you want to teach a full band or you want to teach a solo?
I'd want to teach a band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that? Dynamics and.
Yeah. I mean, because the technical stuff's important. Don't get me wrong. Like, but it's like a 30-70 mix, right? Like, music is 30% technical ability and 70% emotion and stage presence, and like, you cannot be able to carry a tune in a bucket, but if you get up there and you dance and you're having fun and the band has dynamic, then people are going to get involved. Like,
Then it's entertainment, right?
yeah, then it's entertainment. So I think that it's a bigger impact teaching a band or directing a band of student musicians or inexperienced musicians to the music industry, or just to music in general. So.
Typically, when you're doing a band, is it 3-piece, 4-piece, 5-piece? What are you?
We've had up to 9.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Wow.
So we
How do you get 9?
we
Yeah,
do
horns?
generally have more than one drummer in a band because we do so many songs, but so we switch out drummers, and then like we'll have a drummer play tambourine or bongos or some kind of other percussion instrument, the extra drummer. But you have 2 to 3 guitar players. You've got sometimes 2 to 3 vocalists. You've got 2 keyboard players, bass player. I mean, so yeah, we've built some pretty big bands, and it's really fun the bigger the band.
Any horns ever?
Well, we use synthesizers, so like we can make horns.
All right. You heard it here first.
She can make horns.
That's right. Yeah.
Come on, Hannah.
I think that what Chessie said about that building the band experience is really important to get young, because as a violin player, I always either played solo or played in an orchestra where the music is written for you, or played in a quartet where also, the music is written for you and there's very little style involved, or like personal twist on it. And building that ability to play with other instruments and other musicians was something that I really struggled with when I started playing at open mics, backup violin, playing with other people in a non-classical way, guitarists and drummers and bass players. I think that Chessie is doing wonderful things, teaching people how to play in a band and play off of each other and read the other musicians that you're working with. That's an incredibly important skill to learn young.
Yeah. Awesome.
Good point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I agree.
Yeah. So if people are looking to connect with you, shout out your socials, any shows that you got coming, things that
Oh,
that
yeah,
you're doing.
absolutely.
Where can people connect?
So Chessie and the Quitters is on Facebook and Instagram. It's just Chessie and the Quitters, all spelled out. We have a show coming up Friday at Wingin' It. in Fuquay. I don't have my calendar in front of me, so
You can check it out on social media. See what we
yeah,
got.
everything's
Yeah,
on
yeah.
everything's on social
It's all-
media.
It's all
so
out there. She got it mapped out. If you would, please hang around here in Niche because she's going to join us and we're going to perform, I guess, as Chessie and the Quitters, sort of a quasi Chessie and the Quitters type gig here. So we'll be doing a live performance here at the table. If you are watching on YouTube online, you can go ahead and we will come back in about 5 minutes and we'll get that live performance going for you. But from Maverick, Darcy,
Hey.
Jim, Marty, Ted, British Jim, Boston Bill, Hannah, Tama, Dave, M, everybody that's out there. Vicky's still out there. We got everybody out there. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. Andy, everybody that's here.
Thank you.
Amber, that's right. And
Follow
of
us,
course,
subscribe,
our
follow,
executive
follow,
producer and our producer. So that's right. Thank you to Zen out there. And we will catch you next week. Stay fresh, cheese
All right,
bags.
happy hump
We'll
day.
get back with you. But right now, Kurt Turner's going to take us out with some pancakes. We'll see you all next trip.